before even coming to the early days of you guys in the Bay Area, I'd love to just learn more about the creation of Fligoo and how did that start. So you went to school in
Yeah,
Argentina, right? And then what was your major again?
business. Yes.
You study business, and then did you start Fligoo while you guys were in school? That's how you met Juan, or what was the story?
No, no. Like Juan and me, we go back. Like my parents are like his parents' best friends. So yeah, so we like our my first trips to Brazil was his family and my family. To Florianopolis. So we've been best friends since we were like born, and like through our whole career, he studied like to be an accountant, and I studied business. Through our whole the whole university, I was calling him like every single week or every single month. I've got an idea, and he was like, he was very focused on what he had to do, on his career path. He knew like he had to study, make an internship, do an internship, and then he would work for a big corporation and do an MBA. And I was calling him every single week, And then like one day, Juan used to have this girlfriend, and his mother-in-law was in Miami, and it was his mother-in-law's birthday, right? So he was trying to buy a gift for her online, and he didn't find anything. I was at his place, we were talking, and he couldn't find anything. And the next day, I called him like, dude, like, there's a problem, we can solve it this way, let's do it, let's create a website in which you can buy, and let's use Facebook data in order to, like, what we used to do, in order to explain a bit. Fligoo, when it began, like, we used the Facebook API, which gave you access to your friends' information without asking for permission, which was crazy. Based on that information,
At that time, it was possible, but yeah, this is the first iteration of Fligoo started as a B2C app, right? To help people
find gifts.
find gifts.
Yeah, based on their social networks data, on people's social networks data.
Yeah. What year was this?
It was 2013, at the end of 2012. But yeah, we began working in March of 2013.
Okay, yeah, 7-8 years ago.
Yeah. I know. And finally he said yes, Okay, this is an actual pain I have. There is an actual problem. We began doing some research. We found Marcos, which is our other co-founder. And he said no like 3 times before joining the company. And I know, when he said yes, we had like a founding team. We began looking for investors. We found NXTP, where we saw you. Yeah, you remember talking?
Yeah, of course I remember. I was doing a talk in Palermo, in Buenos Aires when I was still at SendGrid. That was the first time that we met. It was before San Francisco, but this is crazy. It feels like another life.
In a sense, it was. Like, actually,
Yes.
at least, like, we were doing so, like, something totally different, with a different focus, with almost no experience, We were inexperienced founders just going, like, I was talking to Gonzalo Costa, one of the founders of NXTP Labs, our first investor, and he was like, I don't know why I invested in you. I didn't know. I didn't believe in the product, in the market, or anything. I just believed in you.
I can see that, and I'm a big fan of Gonzo. By the way, he's a great guy.
Great guy. And I know, and it was like, okay, we'll figure it out. And I think, in a way, we did. It's more about like perseverance and 2 pair of balls, big balls, and a lot of luck.
That's right. Well, but I think the ability of not giving up is a common characteristic of anyone that's remotely successful, right? That is very important. But so childhood friends, Cordoba, north of Argentina. Let's try to do a B2C app with an algorithm that will help you find the perfect gift for your connections. for the ones that don't know, NXCP Labs is a VC firm in Argentina. They also had an accelerator at that time. I don't know. Do they still do that program?
No, they don't.
They don't. Okay, so they had the accelerator. You joined the accelerator, and then